Okay. Weird. Oh, no. Shit. Voice meter banana needs to get up. No sound detected. I know no sounds detected, TikTok. So people on TikTok cannot hear me until I get voice meter up. Come on. Engine start. Start, engine. Start your engine. Start your engines. Okay, here we go. Now people can hear me, right? Hello. Yep, okay. Now we're good. We're all good now. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We are getting this set up. My computer restarted in one of my applications to make me say stuff on TikTok. Was shut down, but now you can hear me. I hear myself differently today. Why is that? I don't know. I am still. If I crank this up, I don't know. It just sounds different. But I got my guitar, and we can just play. Hey, wait. If I play Spotify? Okay, so that means people can hear other people that join in. Cool. All right. Well, I hope you all have been having a fantastic Sunday. It's been a nice Sunday for me. I went shopping today, and I didn't expect to spend so much money. I don't really shop for clothes anymore, and I'm like, why didn't I just go thrift shopping? I should have just went to a thrift store, but got one outfit. Crocs could be cute if they were just a little different. Like what? Like being different how? If it didn't have the holes in it? I don't know about the holes. Are the holes so you can breathe, so your foot can breathe? I don't know. I'm gonna get TikTok on my phone so I can monitor. Let's monitor everyone that's coming in here. So we got 3 people. Hey, welcome in, guys. Miss Salvatore. Hello. Sorry if I pronounced that rude. Hi. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't like the holes or the texture. No holes and make them smoother. The texture, I don't like. The texture's like foamy, isn't it? It's like, well, what was that, Brady? I don't know. I'm doing better than the night we spoke. I'm trying to remember. Are you the? Okay, I think you changed your name, but I know who you are. I'm glad you're doing better than the night we spoke. Um, if you want to come back up again in chat, you'd be more than happy to. I've been thinking about you a bit. With what you talked about with the the vision, or what would you call it? There's 2 people that believe in something, but I'm one person. I believe you can't do that. So we can maybe get more people up, like maybe a couple more people. Be like, hey, 3 people cannot believe that you're a vampire and gonna bite people. That's not the thing. That can't happen. It won't happen. I know it won't. Yeah, no problem. No rush to get up here. Anytime I'm live, you're more than welcome to come up. But it's good seeing you. Hey, DZHR. Hey, it's you. It's good seeing people I've talked with today and in the past. It's good to see you guys. Hopefully everyone's been having a fantastic Sunday. I just got my guitar and talking with people. I'm gonna join in like 5 minutes. Okay, yeah. Take your time. Take your time. We can play some Green Day. Whoop. Wait, no, that wasn't right. And that was a Green Day song. No singing for me today. I don't feel like singing. I don't typically have I don't have the best singing voice. You don't want to hear me sing. I can talk better than I can sing, but I'm not gonna talk the words out either, because like that's gonna be weird. What am I talking about right now? I'm just rambling. Why'd you stop? Do we keep playing? You can't start that song and not finish it. Okay, there. That's a little bit more of the song. I hope. I'm just passing by that. So great chops. Appreciate you, Mr. Nothing. Appreciate you. And Death by Stenero, you're 12. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Let's see, what else can I play? I can play the same chords and play this song. Oh no, here we go. Horse with No Name. I can look it up. Have a great night, Mr. Nothing. And bada bada. Here we go. The pick is up. And play actual music? W song for real. Easy on guitar, right? It's easy. That's what he's doing. That's a D chord, by the way. And that's a C. But play a little differently than I was playing before. And then I can't solo on my acoustic guitar. It's just, we can try. Ouch. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Okay. Okay, well, we got 2 people watching at least. The topic tonight, if anyone is curious, is what's been on your mind lately. We can talk about literally anything, with the goal of just having healthy dialogues, being like, what's going on? Being curious, leaning in with curiosity, open-mindedness, understanding, be like, yo, this is what we're doing. And we align, and we progress as human beings, being like, what the frick are we doing on this earth together? That is the goal. But in the meantime, I'm just playing this guy and entertaining 3 people with my words and my music. Pretzels are the worst item in Chex Mix. Maybe. Those like round ones are not like, they're good. They're all good in my opinion. I like the cheddar Chex Mix where like the Chex parts get like extra cheddary, you know? That's always amazing. It's always amazing. Last broadcaster, hi, how's it going? Oh no. Hey, there we go. That was Stevie Ray Vaughan. On my acoustic guitar. Man, I should get my electric guitar out. Appreciate you, last broadcaster. Appreciate you. The last broadcaster. Hello. It's good to see you. I truly believe that parents chose to have convenience over safety for their kids at school. Like, what do you mean by that, Titan? Like, convenience over safety. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Delta Blues. Haxon Broad. Hello. Topic tonight, guys, is what's been on your mind lately. We can literally talk about anything. To request stuff, you can press the blue and the pink people down here. Or you can say something in the chat, and I can invite you up, and we can have some nice dialogues with the intention to progress as human beings together on this earth, figuring out what are we doing. Dating has been on my mind. Ooh, dating. All right. Are you thinking about like online dating or like speed dating? A friend told me last year I should try speed dating, and it's been on my mind. I'm not really in the position to date right now. I'm more in a transitional period, and I'm okay just being single right now. But in the future, I might try speed dating just for the experience. I don't know how that would go, but I don't know. Could be interesting. No, I want a serious relationship. Yeah, I think I tried online dating, and it's just, I don't know. In context, I recently discovered I'm aromantic. I don't know how to feel. Aromantic, I'd be curious to understand what that means. Aromantic. Asexual means like you just don't like sex, right? But like still being in a relationship. So aromantic might mean you just don't like relationships maybe, or like being in a romantic relationship. Um, I don't know. Like I don't feel romantic attachment. Oh, okay. I wonder how that's like. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know how to feel. Yeah, I don't know how that would be like. In context of recent obvious events, I have suggested that all schools should be fenced in. Most parents don't want that. Ooh, I don't know. Well, I don't know how to think about that because having a fenced in school, well, I'm trying to think. Don't really have an opinion about that. Fenced in, but like there's schools that have like police officers at them now. Like my school didn't have that, but I know there's some schools like bigger schools that have police officers just hanging around town. I don't know how to think about that. I want someone, but at the same time it repulses me. What do you mean by that, broadcaster? What else can we play? We can play this song. This is a song by Kansas. Just being with someone trying again is too much. Yeah, I can understand that. It's a lot of work just to build any kind of relationship in a sense. Um, but you never know. Like the right person might come along at the right time, um, and just blow your mind. You never know. But you won't know until you look. That's the thing. Um, but yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot. And just investing a lot of time, and you don't know if it's gonna be the right fit or if the right person. It's like I don't know. All schools have at least one officer, but let's be honest, can one person cover an entire campus? Um, well, I don't know. Well, when it comes to like fencing in a school, like I hear stories about like how students bring in this stuff that do bad things. So I don't know about how fencing in the school would really uh, make it safer or not. I don't know how that would make it safe or not. I think I'll die single. No, I had that thought, um, well, over a year ago, and I used to say that a lot. I'm like, I'm just not meant for anyone, right? And that's not the case. I think how we talk to ourselves is really critical, um, to the point where like if we say that to ourselves, like, what the frick? Like, no, Brady, you dream, be a dreamer. You want someone, you deserve someone. Okay, so I'm gonna say that to you, broadcaster. You deserve someone. You deserve someone. So don't say that. Everyone can find someone, and there's so many people out there, where you just never know who you're gonna run into. Um, but be careful how you talk to yourself. I'll say that. You would still need metal detectors and clear a, a mesh. You would still need metal detectors in clear or mesh backpacks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Hey, we got someone. I'm gonna finish this last couple comments, Shadow. And the man I desire doesn't exist. How do you know that? See, sorry, I'm not gonna. How do you know that? How do you know that? You deserve someone who can hold your heart gently. Right. The healing part after a breakup is absolutely brutal. Yes. That's the part that's not worth it. Yes. Dr. Larson, you know it. But look, it's either trying is one thing, right? And I think there's people. Like I went through something last year where I felt grief for a year, and not a year, but a week. Uh, or it was longer than that, but like really heavy grief for a week, where it just hurt in my chest. I'm like, God damn it! But like, it's good to feel emotions. It's good to feel something rather than nothing. And it's the people that come into our lives that change who we are today. If it's the bad, it's both the bad and the good people that have been in my life that impacted who I am today. And I'm really grateful for those uh, people that happened.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
That's good. That's good. What's been on your mind lately?
Well, it's a lot, bro.
Hmm?
relationship. I'm probably finding a girlfriend a lot, bro. Probably girl stuff, you know.
You said trying to find a girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a girlfriend, but it's not really looking good.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm like 19.
19. Okay. So yeah. So this is the young years. This is where it's you run into well it's easier maybe to find a woman being in school or a partner. I don't know if you like men or women or
I
whatever.
don't know.
Um, but why do you
Like,
feel this way?
I don't know. Like, I tried to snap or DM some like women I know, but it doesn't like end up. They don't either respond or they just, I don't know, leave me undelivered or they don't really respond to me.
Do you well? So I take it you know these people in real life, right? Like
Nah, I just met them online.
I just met
I'm
them online.
actually kind of, you know, yeah, that's just what I'm struggling with.
Yeah, people online can be different. It depends. I met a really good friend online, and it took a long time. It was through Reddit, and it was like through talking with plenty and plenty of people. Like, and people online just don't always um, reply back all the time. So I can understand that kind of frustration with trying and then like not finding something worthwhile.
And also, I feel like I've been putting myself through this, like, trying to put myself through the high standard, so to speak, you know?
Trying to put yourself through
Because
what? I
I
didn't
keep
hear that
seeing
part.
like a higher standard,
Oh
you
yeah.
know? Because I see most of my like friends or like or people I know, and they're getting all these like rewards or they're getting like something that they're getting that girl that they always wanted or like etc. All that
Mhm.
stuff,
Mhm.
you know. And I feel like what am I doing? Like I feel like I've been wasting my time, you know. I'm kind of,
Well,
you know.
yeah, well, I can kind of understand where you're going at with that, but like comparing yourself is one. Comparing yourself to another person, like it can be useful at times, but like we're all in our different journeys, right? We all have different things going on, and like you like what I guess I'll ask you this before I get into advice. Um, like, are you still in high school, or are you going to college, or what's going on with you right now?
Uh, well, I think I'm like in like a middle boat, like something like that.
You're in a what?
A middle boat. Well, I did kind of graduate high school.
Oh, so you
I
kind of
graduated.
graduated. Oh, you did graduate high school. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you know what you want to do
yeah.
in the future?
Honestly, I don't know.
Hmm.
It's really difficult for me, you know?
Right.
Like
That's
I don't
okay.
know what else to do.
Yeah, I think it's okay not to know. Especially like we put a lot of pressure on young people to figure out their life, and the funny thing is no one knows what that means sometimes. And some people do more than others, but like really, I think we put a lot of pressure on young people to figure that out. So it's not a bad thing to not know, right? But
Yeah, I don't know.
if you could do anything, what would you love to do?
I don't know. Probably like walk on like find someone like find like a girl I really like.
Yeah, yeah, that's possible. It definitely is. It definitely is.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just I'm not like that. I'm not like that attractive guy, you know. Like I'm bald and I don't know. I'm not that attractive, you know. And I'm a little like overweight, so I mean, not like not like chubby, but you know, like I'm not like yeah, but I'm just and I'm also like 6 feet tall, so I don't know. Like I never seen a woman trying to like talk to me, you know. So that's why I just been like a little insecure about myself.
Right, and it can be difficult. I think. How can I go about this, Brady? Um, I think
Yeah,
people like attractiveness is one thing, right? Like seeing someone and being attractiveness is one thing, but like it's about who the person is like deep down inside that matters the most, at least to me with people, right? Like personality and their values and if they're genuine, come across as authentic and just are well like good people, right? And I think those are the things to hold on to. And you can't always like well always change. You can't always change like how you look. But I guess you can go to the gym if you wanted to work out on that and try different things like that. But like I think I don't know. I'm not really good at giving a relationship advice because I've never been in a relationship, surprisingly. Uh, but the
I
right
don't
person
know
will come
either.
along. The right person will come along when it does, right? I think for me, it's trying to like better myself so I can be good for another person, and really trying to understand who I am and how I work has been quite the journey. And like I want to be talking on TikTok 1 year ago from now. Like I was very negative on myself. Like I thought I was boring. Like I wasn't in the right headspace, and I didn't think I could do this, and very socially anxious too. Um, but it's a journey, and having like a desire to be something is one thing, right? And I think you can do it, and I believe in you. I know you can, and you're trying that out. You're trying to figure it out right now by talking to me about it, which means you care, and that's a good thing.
Well, and also I haven't really like found myself, because during like my high school days, like during like high school, like the beginning, like ninth grade, I've been going through these like phases a lot, like a lot of phases and a lot of like trying to discover myself, and it's just been
Mm-hmm.
a little like difficult, and I just don't know who I am, like I've been through a lot, my past few like years, I've been with a lot. It's just been a lot with me, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to figure out what do I mean in the world, and yeah, like do I matter? Because sometimes I look at some like a person and see, oh, their life is probably like more interesting than mine or something. And I know I should be keeping this mindset and I should be focused on myself, but it's just been a little difficult, especially at like home,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I'm like the only guy in my family, so I don't have like any like brothers or like talk to. So I just spend the majority of myself alone, like thinking and and I'll probably doom scroll a bit, and watching some like TikTok edits of like I don't know, like some anime characters I can relate to,
Yeah.
like I can relate to their loneliness, because that's just like my coping mechanism.
Well, let me
And
tell you
plus,
this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's okay. You can, no, it's okay.
Well, what I wanted to
Wait, what were you
say
gonna say?
is you matter. Believe it because you do. This interaction right now, like you're being vulnerable, which is fantastic, and I appreciate you for being open with this with your life in the first place. Like, and I see you want to try, like you're trying, and you want something from that, and that's good, and it's okay not always having like a clear goal or like a clear path where that is, but like you're making an effort, and that means something, and that matters.
Mm, thanks. And also, I don't know. I don't have that many like friends to hang out with, but when I do hang out with my friends, I kind of take things a little too far, and I get a little like like when my friends play like a joke on me, I take the joke a little too far, and and it just doesn't become funny with my friends and stuff. And I lost a few of my friends because of it.
Taking a joke too far, like as in
You know,
like
like you know, like my friends were like playing a joke, like doing like a joke, and I decided to like be a little funny. And I kind of might have took it a little too far. I didn't
mm,
like know it, but I kind of like took it too far, and I lost my friends over it, and I kind of feel bad about it.
you lost friends over a joke. I'm confused. I don't understand the full context. I
It's
guess
kind of like it's kind of complicated. Like it's a little
it's okay.
complicated, but it's just some other stuff happened. So that's just like basically what happened, Because I have like a tendency to like take things a little like a little too much. That's just like my tendency.
Right. But the good thing is like you're aware of this. Like and the thing is like we're always gonna like fumble and stumble and not always know the exact correct path to go about. Right. And I'm sorry that this happened and that you lost friends over it. Um, but um, it seems like you are introspective in a sense, and like to think about things, and want to be like the best version of yourself. And it gets very hard. Like for me, I I am still very hard on myself, but I have been critical on myself in the past and very negative. And
And also,
reminiscing in those ways, I think can be detrimental to the point where it doesn't help. And I know it's hard, it's easier said than done, but like how we talk to ourselves is extremely critical, right? And I can share a story unless you wanted to say something.
no, I just wanted to say something, and also, I'm not like that perfect either. I am like at home. I'm a little bit like like a little spoiled sometimes, and I kind of demand stuff all the time because I don't know. I've been that like that since I was like a kid, and I've kind of grown into that like comfort zone, and I don't know how they like age out of it. And I know eventually you got to age out of it, but it's a little hard on me, you know. And that's just the only thing I ever known,
Well,
and I
right.
kind of feel bad for all.
Well, you're
Oh,
still
sorry. Oh,
you're only
man.
19. You're only 19, and you got time to figure this out still. I know it feels like it just like doesn't seem to work out, but like you're still like it's still time to like figure out like what's going on, and I believe you got this right. But I didn't mean to cut you off either. I thought you were done.
Oh, no, no, it's okay. It's okay. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I do feel bad for all the spoiled, and like me being spoiled at home because I don't know. That's just the only life I
You're kind
ever
of
like
sorry.
known.
You're kind of muffled there. I didn't hear what you said. You kind of feel like
Sorry.
what?
I don't know. Like I feel like I'm sometimes spoiled at home, and I just get a little. I mean, that's the only life I ever known. It like at home, you know. And I
Being
know that I should probably like. Oh wait, what were we gonna say?
being spoiled, you said? Like,
Yeah, spoiled, spoiled. I
oh,
mean,
okay, okay.
I was kind of a spoiled kid, and I kind of feel like I'm a little like at home. I'm like a little demanding to my parents and stuff, and I feel like I kind of like need to work on that, but I don't want to at the same time. It's just kind of hard, you know.
Being what way with your parents?
A little demanding and a little spoiled.
Oh, demanding. So okay, so you said you want to work on that, but you kind of don't. Like, what would be reasons why you would want to work on that?
I don't know. I guess probably because I mean I'm getting older, so I mean, and also I feel like it's not really fair for my like parents to deal with that. So
Okay, so yeah, so you care about what you're like, you care about your parents, and you don't want them to feel like a certain negative feeling about this, right? So that's one thing, right? So like you care about that, but then at the same time you said you don't care. But like what's reasons why you don't care about that?
how do I? I don't know. It's like part of. It's like I don't know. It's like part of me just doesn't like wants to. The other part doesn't. It's just it's like a. It's kind of like a fight between myself and like I don't know why. I guess I have to work hard to change, but I just don't know how. I mean, I
Right. Let's see here. How about this? If you can abstract an ideal version of yourself in it doesn't have to be in any amount of time, but like just stuff that you would like to see. Like it could be like relationships, right, with having a girlfriend or whatever you can take it to. Like what do you see your ideal self as?
I guess I'll see myself as pretty, well, not like probably pretty successful, but not like rich, rich. Maybe like a little like middle, like half middle class, half up class,
Mm-hmm.
like middle class, and just I don't know, probably just enjoying life and with my like girlfriend, and also like I'm also getting it, like I'm trying to control my lust too,
Mm-hmm.
because I
Yeah.
got like I just discovered like like porn when I was like also like a kid. So I'm also struggling with that. I mean, it's yeah, like I've just been struggling with that ever since. So
Yeah.
I guess
So
that kind of like
mm,
oh
um
oh oh
no, you're fine. So I'll tell you
uh,
this. I'll tell you the story, and maybe it'll resonate with you. Or actually, how do I start this, Brady? There's a couple ways I can go about this. Um, okay, so when it comes to corn, um, what are let's see here. Or when it comes to lust in general, why don't you want to lust? What's the reason?
I guess it's probably just to feel good, I guess, and probably just like that feeling. It just feels like I don't know. You're like on top of the world, and you can like I don't know. Like it just feels like I don't know. I guess it feels like you're on top of the world or something.
Okay, so that's the reason you don't want to lust is so you can feel on top of the world.
Or no, no. That's I mean no. It's just I just realized it's kind of bad for me, and it's probably like the worst thing to like ever do. It's like actually kind of like weird.
Yeah, and so you come to that conclusion, right? And we can be like, okay, so what kind of steps can we implement into making sure this doesn't happen for you? And this can be however you need it to be. But I'll share a story with you, and you might resonate with it, and maybe you can use it in your own life. So I used to chew tobacco, which is disgusting, fucking disgusting, but it was comforting to me. Like it didn't really give me too many effects. But when I was homeless, I walked around a lake. Very often, and I tended to start to externalize my thoughts and just like bring my thoughts into the world and put awareness to my thoughts and catch myself when I am negative. And it was very uh, productive for me. And so I'm walking around the path on this trail, right? And I'm envisioning myself in the future and be like, fuck, I don't want to chew anymore. So that's the goal, not to chew anymore. And I'm like, okay, so Brady, envision yourself along this path, and once you get up to the future, like once you get up to this point in the future, you're gonna convince yourself not to ever chew again. And I'm like, okay, fuck, here we go. So this is future Brady negotiating with present Brady, and it goes like this: Brady, your gums are receding. You like your teeth. You like your smile, and you want a girlfriend. Damn it! And when I was in that point in time, I was like, "Okay, God damn it! Okay, I'll sign the contract. I'll sign the contract." So, and I never had the urge since, and it made me wonder, like, okay, if I can talk with myself this way, right? Like the future Brady, like, and as the present Brady, how does present Brady talk to past Brady? And it goes like this, like, okay, Brady, okay, so look, you were trying your best in the past, like maybe you didn't know all the answers, but you tried. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I'm very grateful for that. And this is how I started to be more kind to myself. And it's truly something to be able to talk with yourself as a friend, to be disciplined, but also be kind. And what does that mean? And we can take that wherever we want. But I don't know if that can help you out in how you think about things. But I think for me personally, if I externalize my voice, if I envision myself in these different like time periods, I can talk to myself in a way that's better and productive.
Mm, yeah, yeah. I actually like that advice though.
Well, you're kind of
Well,
muffled. Sorry.
oh no, sorry. I actually like that advice.
So you can do that with lust, or you can do that with anything. Literally anything you can conceive of it in your mind. You can literally uh, put this to the test. And look, one thing that helped me a lot was talking to myself to a friend that I knew that cared about me, um, and I used them as the voice of reason. Do you have a person in your life that you care about a lot that gives you good advice or like talks to you well or supports you or believes in you?
Uh, well, probably like it was like a teacher I always talk to. So
Yeah. So they can like you can use them maybe in a sense to like think about them and maybe well you can probably talk with them in real life right about stuff maybe but also if they had that impact on you like maybe like external like abstract them and think of them as like maybe like the voice of reason in a sense and in that and you can take that voice of reason into being whatever it needs to be like if you're religious that can be God it could be whatever you need it to be right but like have it be a different voice from yours to the point where you can understand how to talk to it so it can help you be better in the present, if that makes any sense.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's just good. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Um,
And also, I'm thinking this all that. I'm just a little, I don't know. I get a little nervous sometimes. I mean, I'm a little shy sometimes.
you're doing fantastic.
Okay.
I think you're doing great talking today.
Yeah, like I've always been like a shy kid ever since I was like like a little kid. So yeah, but I'm just a little like I have a little anxiety. So
You're still kind of muffled. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'll fine. It's just I also have like anxiety and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're doing fantastic talking right now. Like you're being vulnerable and open, and I think that's amazing. And you're trying to work on yourself. I think, which is a fantastic thing to do. Like I don't know. I think some people go through this life not really being critical or hard on themselves, and maybe a lot of people do, but like I think some people don't have that, and I think it's good to be self-reflective and introspective, but like at a point it could be detrimental if it's too negative, right? And this is why I'm like saying, like, if you can externalize or like abstract like this positive voice in your head to pull you back out into to a balance between those, because like sometimes the negative thoughts could be okay, but we got to balance that out with realistic thoughts, because for me, this is really interesting, and even still today, like how I think about myself isn't how others perceive me, and I tended to be so negative on myself for like uh, like people saw me better than what I thought I was, and I thought I was such a bad person, like just bad. I was just like, I'm broken. I can't fix myself. Like, what's wrong with me, right? And it really starts with how we talk to ourselves, and I think that's the most critical part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been trying to put myself in this like cool like persona per se, just to get some like attention or get some aspiration from everybody. Like I always just try to try to be like the funny guy, but it just doesn't end up working with me, you know.
Hmm.
It's either they like don't think I'm funny or I don't know. Like I keep on putting in this like persona or this like personality, something just to get some like attention, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just
Sorry,
it
you're
doesn't.
still muffled. I can kind of hear what you're saying, but it's still kind of muffled.
Sorry. I don't know. Like okay. Anyway, yeah. Like I
Oh, that's
just
much
try to
better.
put myself like through the. I try to be like the funny guy, you know, just to get some like attention and stuff, you know.
Like, does it feel authentic being the funny guy?
A little bit, but yeah, but it just feels like I don't know. Like it just I don't know. I think that is like me, but it's just I'm like kind of mixed on it, you know.
In what ways?
Mm, well, I don't know. Like I've seen it. Like if I always thought that if you're like the funniest guy ever, then you probably would get like a bunch of like friends or close people that you'll know, or you probably get so much attention. But like I noticed that it doesn't really work out. You know, it doesn't really work out.
Well, I think what feels true to you, and only you know this at the end of the day, right? Is to if it feels like being funny, like if that brings you pleasure, and like if it you doing if you're
I
bringing
mean,
laughs to other people and that makes them
I
feel
like
good,
I
then
like
that's a
being
good thing,
funny
right?
though. Yeah, I like being funny. Like I like being funny, but like when I like doing like a joke that like I've seen like on the internet or something, or I don't know, like I like it's like kind of like I tried to like try to be someone I'm like not when I'm like trying to be funny, and I take it a little too far, you know.
Which,
Um,
well, so you're aware of that, right? So if so, like it's like testing the waters, right? It's like I'm not a comedian, but like I'd imagine like trying new things out essentially when it comes to different bits or different comedy pieces or different things that just or like come at you like improv, like if you're improvising these things or whatever it is, I don't know, but like it's like you test it, you see how it goes. Doesn't go well, okay, well we test it again, test a different one and see how it goes. Okay, well maybe that's better, maybe it isn't, but like from there you can like navigate and understand like how to become better, right? In a sense where like the bad and the good like make up who you are as a person today, and that's good because you're self-aware to understand what has been good and bad, right?
yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. And also, it's just, I don't know, I get like embarrassed a lot sometimes, like, especially like in other like TikTok lives. And that's why I try to like, I joke around and just try to like diffuse myself, and I just don't want to be like that cringe guy, you know. Like I just want to prove to people that I'm not like a cringe guy, but I end up being like that cringe guy. So
Do you say cringe? I'm sorry.
yeah, like embarrassing guy, I try not to like embarrass myself too much, but I end up embarrassing myself a lot. So
Hey, it happens. I come across as cringe sometimes too. So it just well, I'm awkward and I know I'm awkward and it comes across as awkward and I'm just embracing the awkwardness at this point, right? So like it's one of those things where I'm like it's I'm never gonna not be awkward and it's one of those things where just like okay, it's a part of me. What am I gonna do with it, right?
yeah, uh, yeah, it's just like what else? It's just I guess I'm just trying to like seek like maybe like it's probably the relationship that I've just been most dealing with, and plus like I also went through something last summer, and because I lost I told you I lost my friends. I lost
Mm-hmm.
like because I lost my friends. I mean, there was a girl I like took to like prom, and I thought we would be like I don't know, like I know it was like a prom date and stuff, but I don't know. I felt like a real what a real relationship is like, you know. And I don't know. And I kind of wanted to talk to her more, but she never answered. So
So you went to prom with her? Is that right?
yeah,
Oh, okay. There you go. But she didn't answer to Snapchats. You said or
no,
to
she
the
didn't answer like her messages. She doesn't use social media.
oh okay.
She didn't.
Does she like doesn't have like a phone number? Like do you text her?
I tried to text her, but she never answers. And when I saw her at like school, she didn't really talk to me. And she was
Oh,
like, she treated me like an invisible statue, something like that.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
And
The
that
thing
kind of really
is,
like hurt a bit.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Hmm.
And also, she was chatting up with other guys too. So I don't know if she. I think
Ah,
it's because her family doesn't really want to be in a relationship or something. I mean, that was the reason, but it's still kind of like, like it kind of hurts that she kind of like ignores me and just pretend the situation never happened.
yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry. When it comes to relationship
Plus, I
advice, I
mean,
don't have the best. But I know high school people can be
no, it's okay though.
interesting at times. But go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Plus, like last summer, I was dealing with like, like my friend's boss, and I was kind of like, I was like upset and kind of a little depressed about it. And I went to like therapy, and I mean, the therapist was telling the truth, but I mean, it's just, and also I was just regretting my past too, about the past actions I've done
You're very
over,
muffled again.
like in
I'm
the past.
sorry. I don't. Are you using earbuds?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm like I keep putting the phone like up for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're
Yeah,
so much
like
better. You're so much better right there. Okay.
so. And plus, I just been like regretting the past too about all those past, like all the mistakes I've done, and I know I can't fix it, but I still kind of feel like that regret, you know.
Right.
I look back at the life I've seen, and I just feel like I've been like a different guy. If I was different back then, I would have probably gotten a relationship. I would probably like heck, I wouldn't be in this live right now. I'd probably be enjoying life or something. And I don't know. I just feel like I could have done something better, and I know I could. And I know that's not going to solve anything, but I don't know. It's just hard.
Yeah, I mean it you can always run through those simulations in your mind like what if this, what if that, which sometimes it can be fun, but at times it can be detrimental and ruminating on it is not always the best thing, right? But the thing is you're 19. You got so much time, man. You got so much time to figure this out. And I would say like I know it's easier said than done, but don't be so hard on yourself, right? Like you're trying and that's something. You're doing things and that's something. You're having this conversation, that's
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. I know. It's just. And plus, like, I got in contact to like the friend, like one of my old friends. They don't want to be like friends anymore. They want to kind of just want to be cool at school. They just don't want to be friends because They just want to be cool, and which is fine, but it's just I don't know, it kind of just sucks.
They don't want to be the people that you did the joke and they don't want to be friends. Don't want to be friends anymore. Is
Yeah,
that what you said? Yeah,
yeah,
I'm sorry to
yeah.
hear about that.
They just don't. They just want to be like cool. They don't want to be like friends. Friends.
They just want to be
They don't want to be
cool.
friends again.
They they don't want to be friends
Yeah,
again.
I mean that is
Yeah,
good. I mean, that is good. I can like that is cool. I don't mind that, but I mean, it just still kind of hurts. It kind of like sucks, you know. And I
definitely.
know that they don't really like. I don't know. Like I never really experienced like friends before because I mean I was kind of like a different person back in like my like eighth and ninth grade years.
Hmm.
I don't know, and also I have like autism, so it's just a little difficult. So
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know. Like I just feel like that if I talk to a girl and she knows who I am, I don't know. She'll probably call. I should probably think I'm a brain dead idiot.
No, no, don't say that to yourself. Don't say that to yourself. That's not what I see in you. That's not what like you've shown me tonight. You're not that. Don't say that.
I know. It's just the truth is, I just feel like I just don't really like. I don't know. Like at my house, I don't matter. Like with all my siblings, they kind of like my young, the like my sisters. They kind of like some of them treat me invisible. Like I don't matter, and probably like at school too. I mean, I do matter at school, but I just don't really feel like I like matter per se. But I don't know. I
You
mean, I
do
still
matter.
feel these feelings today. I know. It's just I just feel like those negative thoughts keep coming back,
Hmm. Hmm.
and it's just been difficult. Like
Yeah.
I know I should be happy. I'm 19 and I should be happy. But I keep seeing all my people my age getting girlfriends, probably getting good jobs. Or probably like I don't know. I just really want that, but I know that I'm like 19, but it's just like I've seen people my age and they're like getting girlfriends already, and they just I know I already put myself, but still, it just sucks.
I'll tell you one thing. As a single 28-year-old man that's never had been in a relationship, being in a relationship with someone isn't what life is all about. I mean, it's a part of it, right? And it's something I really strive to get into in the future. Like, I'd love to be in a relationship with a woman we can get intimate with, like not just sexually, but just like deeply intimate, like just being like, whoa, it's like Brady, what are you getting at? But anyways, it's not what life's about, and it's not the only thing that's gonna bring you happiness. There's plenty of things, right? And I'll ask you, like, what are some of your hobbies?
Well, I do like riding my bike a lot. I mean, I find peaceful in that.
Okay, like a bicycle or like a motorbike.
Like a bicycle.
Okay, yeah. Okay, nice. What do
Sometimes
you like
playing,
to What do you like to do with like? Is it going like on trails or like doing tricks with it or like what kind of stuff do you like to do with it?
probably going trails and stuff. I just ride my bike. I don't do any tricks or anything.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then I sometimes play on my like Xbox, and I kind of feel relaxed every time I do that.
You say play it on your Xbox.
Yeah, I have a video. Yeah, I play on my Xbox sometimes.
Okay. What
I
kind of
mean,
games do you
not
play?
sometimes. I play it all the time.
Yeah. What kind of games do you play?
Like Fortnite,
Ah, nice.
like
Okay.
Fortnite,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like what other games? Just some of like other games. Like I don't remember.
That's okay. I used to be so into Call of Duty back when I was in high school, and I remember getting the first Black Ops game for my Xbox 360, and I didn't have internet, so I played the campaign like crazy, and I also played like with the bots on the team deathmatch like maps all the time. And once I finally got to college, I had internet, and I played Black Ops 3 just like all the freaking time, like Master Prestige. I was way too good at that game, but I don't play video games anymore though. Just with circumstances that happened, I had to sell my Xbox. But video games are cool. It's always a good thing to just like to do in a pastime. But it's something as I've grown older, it's something I've done less and less of.
And plus, like they think kind of like that like thing. like basically like I was like excited for like the prom day, and now it's like it's over. Like like the girl I brought up,
Hmm.
the friend I brought up. It's like how do I like explain this? It's like the sorry, I just need the time. I don't know how to explain this.
That's okay.
Like that event that happened, and then all of a sudden it's like over, and then everybody just pretends like it didn't happen, and it's just I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just how I'm feeling right now. Like I know it's just my mind doesn't really make sense of that much.
Your mind doesn't make sense. You said.
Yeah,
Why
I
do you
mean
say
my
that?
brain. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like it's just my thoughts, I guess.
I think you make sense.
'Cause, yeah, it's just it's like hard showing people the real me. Like I'm scared that people might like I don't know find me like boring, I guess, or like like they'll just find me boring.
No, I don't. I don't find you boring, and you've been open and vulnerable. Like you've been showing me like yourself right now. So you're doing it. You're doing the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I saw like what's in my mind, so I had to go into what's in my brain, and like my brain is just kind of like interesting because it's either like going up or like it's like going like down. That's just how my brain is.
What do you mean by going up and going down?
Well, other times when I'm like, I don't know, like how do I say it? Like, uh, I don't know. Sometimes I'm having like good days, and sometimes I'm having like a little bad days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
As it
and
goes.
plus, I mean, I'm still thinking. I mean, I'm still thinking about what happened last summer. Like, I had like the worst summer ever last summer, and I just
Mm-hmm.
still think about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of, I don't know. It's just, I'm just dealing with a lot.
Mm-hmm. I will say, life isn't always linear, and you're not always going to be happy all the time, right? And there's other emotions that play into effect that happen with it because emotions are good, and no matter like what emotion is, it's a good indicator. It's data telling you something, right? But happiness isn't always the goal, right? If you're always reaching for happiness, you're gonna be sad when you're not happy, right? It's like, why am I happy right now? Because happiness isn't what you should strive for. But like the thing is, uh, progress isn't always linear either. It's like ups and downs and ups and downs, and it's like, what can I learn in the positive times and what can I learn in the negative times, and knowing that it comes up again. And if it goes up, it's okay if it goes down again, to the point where if it is down again, you're like, okay, so what do we do? We're gonna go back up, and there's always a way to get back there, and understanding that it fluctuates, and life isn't always about being happy. Like it relieves a lot of pressure, at least for me, that I put on myself.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And also, I mean, I don't know. And also, I'm dealing with also like probably like copying people sometimes because when I was like a kid, like I used to copy people a lot, like not like but I just copy a lot like a fictional character sometimes, and I just find that like how do I say I just find that like that was like the true me, but it ended up not feeling like the true me. Like I was also just dealing with an identity crisis and a phase crisis during like my high school like days,
Mm-hmm. I think that's
and
there's a couple things to say about that, but go ahead.
and also my family is trying to pressure me into getting a job, and I know that I should be getting a job and getting less responsibility, but I don't. I mean, I feel like I'm ready for it, but I don't know. Like I'm just nervous that I might screw up the job, or and now and also my family's trying to make me drive, and I don't know. I'm just kind of a little scared to drive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really ready to put myself on the wheel because I don't want to like screw up and accidentally oops.
Right, driving. I remember being extremely, extremely anxious about driving, to the point where even before I even was ready to drive, like as a kid, this is a funny story. I I was like a very young kid, and I wanted to be a police officer for one reason, because I thought they can drive recklessly and get away with it. So, but I had my first driving test, uh, man, at the DMV, and I was so anxious with the woman that was sitting with me, and she's like, drive around downtown, and I'm like, fuck, like all these one way streets, and like, am I doing this right? Am I turning right? Am I like, I was so tense and nervous the whole time. It was terrible. But one of the things that it happens is, the more you do something, the more comfortable you feel with it, right? And the more you learn how to navigate around. When it comes to driving, it's more about being predictable than anything. Like just being aware of your surroundings, of course, but like not being a raging lunatic that tailgates people, right? I mean, we all have our styles of driving, but um, it's one of those things. I think,
Yeah.
I would say if billions or millions of people can do it, I know you can too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that. It's just, I get it. It's just a little hard for me.
I understand. Yeah, I'm just trying to encourage, and it's like one of those things. Like uh, as a young person, as being 19, like this is like the prime time just to be like a sponge and just to like take in all information. But like, I mean, I think throughout your life being a sponge is a good thing. But like, try things out and do things and see if it works and see if it doesn't. If it doesn't work, that's okay, because like you're still here today talking and sharing your life and trying to figure it out, like we will continue to do for the rest of our life, right? Which isn't that a fascinating thing in a sense? Is like always trying to be better, and there's always something to be better at, and I think that's amazing in a sense. Like the more you know, the more you don't really know, because there's so much information to know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And plus, yeah, it's I. Sorry, I'm just like a little, like, ugh. Sorry, I'm just a little like
No, you're
nervous
okay.
still.
You're okay.
I don't know. I just always been like a nervous like kid, because I don't know, like because I just like I'm just like I'm a lazy kid. I'm just a little lazy sometimes, and I know I gotta work on that, but it's just and plus I'm just a little like anxious sometimes. I get like a little anxious.
Which is okay. I'd ask, well, how are you lazy?
I don't know, like I'm just like I don't know, like I mean, don't we all get lazy sometimes? I mean, like you don't
Sometimes
want to get up and do something.
getting out of bed in the morning, it's like, come on, why?
Exactly. Exactly. I
I
never
try
get up, man.
I try to reframe it in such a way. I'm like, it's another beautiful day, right? Pretty. It's another beautiful day. Yes, it is a beautiful day, and then go forth. I think it's really trying to like reframe my mindset when it comes to waking up in the morning. But I think being lazy isn't always like a terrible thing. Like I think some days taking a break is good, you know, and
Yeah,
giving
that's
your
true.
body time to recharge. There's a balance to everything. Like I've been totally in the path of exerting myself working out to the point where it was detrimental to my health. And I got to the point where I've hardly worked out in general. Whoa! Thank you. That was so cool. Who sent that? Carla. Thank you so much. Oh man, that's awesome. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What was I saying? So, yeah, to the point where I was like overexerting myself with working out. To the point where I did jack shit and just didn't do anything, and you can tell where I'm at in the process right now. Womp. But it's okay, and it's one of those things where we're not gonna figure out every single thing. We're not. It's okay to be flawed in some ways, and I think for me, I've spent more time trying to figure out my mind and how I fit in with other people, in my reality, and I just really wanted to focus on that, and sometimes getting back into working out doesn't always serve the purpose because I also heavily put a lot of time into my profession and career, and I've been successful in it, and literally did the dream job, but found out that's not the thing that's making me happy. Like I'm still miserable for some reason, and I finally found something within the past year that works for me, and 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 coming on live on TikTok is one of the things that drives me to even like that keeps driving me to be better, right? But I'm just kind of rambling at this point. I'll let you talk.
Yeah, and yeah, I get that. I get that. It's just, oh, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but you ever get, like when you see that person that you like, achieve so much, and you want to be that person so bad. Like, how do you like cope with that? How do you like feel like, oh, I can just be myself, or I don't need to be like that person, even
Can
though
you
that
can
person.
you talk? Sorry, it's kind of muffled again. You can
Um,
can you restate that?
yeah, like I mean, when you see that like person that you like that's like achieving so much that has like everything, and you really want to be like that person. Like, how do you like cope with that? How do you like feel? Oh, I could just be like myself, or I don't need to be like that person, even though that person's like pretty much cooler than you or amazing than you and stuff. Like, how do you like
Well,
cope with that?
first of all, if someone appears to have everything in order, that's probably not the case because we're all dealing with something, right? Um, and like maybe they're like they've had coping mechanisms or like mechanism and as in tools, coping tools or whatever to get through things in a different way. But I don't think it's a bad thing to admire someone and take things from them and put them into how you operate in a sense. I think that's one thing that well, uh, when you're really close with someone, you tend to take on mannerisms of them sometimes, and it's kind of a form of admiration. So, like my friend that I met last year, like we would start like doing like she would start doing things that I did, and I would start doing things she did, or like saying things in such a way, and I think that's okay at times, but like not like copying them 100%. Like I think trying to do it in an authentic way is like where you're trying to get at, right? Like how can you do that in a unique way that's to
Yeah,
you, and that's possible,
yeah,
right? It's um there's I mean you know who you are,
yeah,
and you've came out in ways before, I'm sure, that you're like, hey, this is something to hold on to, and this is great. And then at times, maybe that hasn't been the case, and it's hard. Like it's like for every one good thing, there might be two other things that happen that or for every two good things, there might be a bad thing that happens, and the bad thing kind of like just is heavy. And it's like the good things don't matter, but like it's really just being how do I phrase this in the right way? I'll go back to saying it's how we talk to ourselves too, right? How
yeah,
like being
yeah,
like trying to be positive, but like how do we reframe
yeah,
that? And how do we do that? And I think the best genuine version of yourself comes out when you fearlessly be for others and yourself. That's my ethos. That's how I operate, right? And
yeah,
I think so. Here's this. So I believe fear is the root cause of all unnecessary suffering. If the individual can eradicate fear from the mind, they can lead more productive and fulfilling lives. And this doesn't mean you can't feel fear. Like that's actually a good thing. It's you shouldn't let fear dictate how you operate, which is easier said than done. But I think really diving in fearlessly into how we are as people can be a good
yeah,
thing, right? And and how do you not feel fear? How do you not let anxiety overrule you? It's finding something that matters to you that trumps the anxiety in the first place. Like it's okay to feel anxiety, but like how do we get to that place where it's just like who how do I get to this my genuine self? How do I get to my authentic self where I can just be, right? And this is something that I was really struggling with a couple years ago. It's like I was very depressed and very sad, and it's just really hard on myself. And I'm like, why can't I just be like silly and like who I know I can be? And I remember talking with chatbots like AI, trying to just like practice talking to people because I'm like, why am I so boring? And like, there's so many negative thoughts, but I'll go back. It's like it's how we talk to ourselves because like I was so negative on myself, and I really truly think if we can have more grace for like who we were in the past, like to get us to this place where we're talking together right now, like you should like I can't tell you how you should feel, but for me, like I'm proud of who I am today because like my past self, even though it was like rocky and not the best, and there's a lot of hard things that happened. Like I'm thankful and grateful for those things because I want to be who I am today, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, can I ask you like an off-topic question?
Yeah,
So, like The Boys, have you watched the final season?
the boys. Yeah, I have.
Do you think that was a kind of an awful finale?
I think the
I mean,
writing,
I feel like
what
that
they
was.
cheated with the writing, and they made it too convenient to kill Homelander.
Honestly, I hate that finale. To be honest with you, man, like I feel like they killed him off too like early, and they kind of like put the fight scene in like an office, like a the White House office. I don't know. I just feel
Right.
like I thought it was.
We didn't
I
get
don't know. Like
the we didn't
I
get the
mean,
scorched earth version that they were like teasing for so
like,
long. It's like
it's so annoying.
I think the writing. I have gripes with the writing, but the acting was fantastic. I think Anthony Starr is an amazing actor. Like his micro expressions when he just like just a little twitch in the eye when something is like going wrong with him, right? And I think he did a fantastic job. I love Carl Urban as Butcher and Huey. What's his name? I don't know his name. I forgot his name. Sorry. But I think the acting was fantastic, and it started off strong. It started off better. I think not maybe strong, but I was entertained throughout the whole season. But I think the beginning was strong, and then there became some like writing just conveniences that happened during it that I was just like, this is just too convenient, and it just played into like them being able to kill Homelander at the end.
Honestly, it's just kind of annoying that they didn't put like Soldier Boy in the finale also, and he was also part of the episode too. It's just annoying how they like took him out of the freezer and then refreezed him, and like
Right.
it's just really
He's just going back in the box.
like
I
it's
was just
really
like,
annoying.
what?
And also, they didn't even put him in the finale. They just refreezed him, and plus, hey, I just didn't like how I don't know how the season finale like ended. Like I mean, it was a good ending. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like they could have done like more. They could have done more with the season.
I think they're too safe with it. Um,
And
like,
plus, in
I,
season four, oh, sorry,
no,
were
go
you
ahead, go
saying
ahead.
something?
No, you can go
I
ahead.
didn't even, and also I really did not like season four that often, like that bad. Like it was a bad season. I did not like season four
I kind of
because
forgot
I think
about what it was about.
I don't know. It was like killing the president or something, or I don't know. Like it was like a really bad season. Most of them, like the only good part of that season was like A-Train's redemption arc. Even there, like it was just a bad season. Terrible. It was like a terrible season.
Yeah,
Like the only good
I
season,
remember. Go ahead.
like it was like a terrible season. Like the only good part was A-Train and like I don't know, probably like the butcher, Jeffrey D. Morgan's character or something.
Oh, that's when that. Okay, that was that fourth season. Okay, I like that
Negan, like
dynamic.
not that was the only good part of the season. Like the other, like it wasn't really a good season. And season five, I mean, they had some good episodes. The episode one was pretty good. Episode two, I mean, it was okay, but I mean, I didn't like the whole like episode five that often, that bad. It was a pretty bad episode because
Yeah,
episode five,
what was that?
like they just switched between characters. Episode five, like they're showing like each character's like mini story, like
Oh, the
you
fifth
know, like
season, right?
yeah, I feel like they could have like not like just give us like so much like filler. They could have just like said like it's like a final season. Like it didn't really feel like a final season. It just felt like I don't know how do I say it. It just feels like a regular season of The Boys. It didn't like feel like I didn't like feel the finale. And
Yeah,
plus they only Oh no, no, you continue.
No, I'm just agreeing with you.
Oh yeah, and also I don't know. I just they never like. I mean, I wish they would. We would have gotten like some character deaths in like some episodes. Not like I wish we gotten some more like character deaths. I mean, sure we got some character deaths on like in episode 7 or like 8, but I just felt like we could have gotten like nice fight scenes. But I can understand why like the creator didn't want that. But I felt like if we got like some fight scenes. Like I know we got some, but if we got some like fight scenes between the seven and the boys, like that would have been like a pretty good season, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. Um, I think the first 3 seasons, at least the first season, it was probably like the best kind of, well, some of the best TV that there was, right? I remember the stakes being high and like the writing being really well. Obviously, the acting was good. Um, like the whole situation with Translucent, wasn't that his name? Um,
Yeah,
where they
yeah, that was
captured
fun.
him. That was really interesting, right? Like how it developed.
Yeah,
Like it just like came and attacked them, and they somehow got him to become unconscious and put him in a box. It's just like what, but it was really interesting. I thought they did a really good job with the first season. And just
and also you
unexpected
watched
unexpected
Invincible, right?
moments too. But what was that?
You know Invincible. You also watched Invincible.
I was gonna ask you about that. Right. The first episode of the first season, I didn't know what to expect, right? And I was
I
told
like season 3.
season three is
You know,
I don't remember that one. When it comes to seasons, I don't remember exactly. Was season 4 just the most recent one that came out?
yeah, season 4.
Okay, so
I
season
think that
three
was
at
like the villain
at
of
the
my
end of
4.
season 3, where Mark is like headbanging the person. I'm like, holy cow!
Jeez, like there was like blood everywhere, and also can we like episode like I kind of my favorite episode has to be season 3, episode 7. The Invincible War. I like that episode really. I mean, sure, it was kind of. I just wish it wasn't like Ash. I know it was like a long episode, but I wish we could have gotten like a little more of that.
Right,
You,
right.
like that episode. That episode where Ancient Leaving sends over like evil variants of like Mark Grayson to
Oh
attack his
yeah,
main universe.
and that's
I
where
don't know. I wish
Rex.
we would have gotten some died. Yeah, that's where Rex Blood died.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rest in peace.
He was
I
an
don't know.
interesting
I
character.
wish
I
we
didn't
got.
like him in the beginning, but then he kind of grew on me.
Yeah, he was actually. I kind of liked him as a character. Like he kind of got a redemption arc in seasons 2 and 3, and now and kind of sacrificed himself to save his friends. So that was nice. I just wish that we would have gotten some like fight scenes, like Mark Vase bursting more of his variants. I know we got some of them, like he fought that Mohawk version of himself and that like Omni Mark and like JC Mark. I mean, I just wish we got like more fight scenes of him like fighting because I know that in the comics that like he didn't get to fight as many of his alternate selves, but I just wish we got more of that. But I mean,
In the
it was a
first
good
season, you mean?
episode. No, yeah, the third season.
Oh, in that last episode with the variants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
and I wish we got like an update on them. Like I know they're probably going to do an update in like episode 5, but I mean, I know that like the show is like deviated from a little bit from the comic, not like deviated from the comics, but like they did made some minor differences to the comics.
Have
So
you read the
I mean,
comics?
no, I haven't like read the comics, but I know that I heard about the changes that they made to the comic. Like I mean, to the
Oh,
like the show.
I see, I see.
Like they gender swapped Tech Jack in the latest season.
Tech,
Tech Dragon was a male in the comic. Yeah, Tech
tech,
Jacket.
tech jacket. I'm trying to figure out who that is. No, I can look him up. Tech jacket. Oh, it's like the first thing that pops up. Wait, I'm just not. I'm not seeing. Come on, what's his? Show the art. Who is this person? Why isn't it giving me? Why isn't it loading? It gives me a freaking video. Oh, here it is. Oh, Tech Jacket. Yeah, okay. I
Yeah, they gender swapped him for the show, and I don't know. It was kind of annoying, I know I kind of understand why they did it. They they gender swapped him because he looked a little. He kind of like sounded like Mark. He kind of was like Mark's character,
oh
like so they gender swapped him for no. I mean, in the comics, he was kind of like a little bit like Mark. I just like, and also they gender swapped Thinking Ray and they gender swapped Green Ghost. So I mean, they kind of like made some changes to the show.
I didn't mind Tech Jacket's character in the show. I didn't mind it. I think they had a good moment. That's funny when like the dad and her were having a good time, and someone's like, "Oh," or like was it Alan? And then when Alan and his girlfriend had a moment, then she was like, "Oh." I thought that was I
Yeah,
thought that was a good moment right there with both of them.
yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, there were some good moments, but I don't know. Like, and also, what was I gonna say? Anyway, yeah, like during the Village Mart War, like I hate how people call Fry like a fraud, even though he's like not, because I think people call him a fraud because in the episode, like in episode 7, wait, what? No, episode 6, like I don't know, I heard some people were complaining because all Thrag did was stay on his palace, even though like Thrag in the comics did the exact same thing in the comics.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I don't know, like I think people are mad because like Thrag didn't like help the invasion in Calskyria. You know that like uh,
Yeah. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that last part. Sorry.
no, it's fine. I just think that uh I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, I think it was a pretty good season. Season 4. I mean, season 4.
I
I
think so
mean,
too.
there are
Yeah.
some. I feel like they kind of cut some stuff from like in the comic. I feel like they kind of cut some like they cut some stuff from the comics. Like they made that filler episode like of Damien Dark,
Which one
not
was that?
Damien Darkblood. I think it was episode
Oh
4.
yeah, where they go into hell.
Yeah, I mean that was like an okay. I didn't really like that episode. I don't really like filler episodes.
I didn't mind it. It wasn't like the best, but I was like, okay, I'll just go for it. It wasn't like the boys filler episode with the freaking like different character like story
Yeah, I hate.
boards
Yeah,
going on.
that I hate. Man, I hated that boys episode. I mean, it was a good
Yeah.
episode. Like I didn't like that episode that much.
Yeah, it just felt like a filler, but I'm probably gonna try to get off here soon. But if you wanted to say any last things, I'll give you some time to say that.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate what you've been doing on here. I appreciate the advice. I appreciate what you said. You kind of
Yeah,
opened my eyes. Like I'll try to like be a little bit more positive, and I'll try to like figure more of myself out.
yeah, I see good things in you. I really do, and I appreciate you just for being vulnerable and open with your struggles. I think it's good to talk it out, and I think this is it's important to like to share things with each other, and like maybe like you have a puzzle piece for me I could put into my mind, and I have a puzzle piece for you to put into your mind, and we work on this together and we progress together, right? And it's a part of what I like to do is just like listening to people and offering advice when I can. Like I'm no therapist, but I'm more than happy to listen, right? But like yeah, hopefully like trying to like I'd recommend like trying to externalize your thoughts. Like maybe just like go on a walk outside and just like talk out loud to like the birds, the trees, whatever it might be, and it could be however you need to do it, right? But for me, it helps catch my negative thoughts where I can reframe them and
Yeah.
just like kind of be like, no, Brady, no, Brady. But it could be whatever it needs to be for you, right? I
Hmm.
know it's easier said than done, but
Yeah.
I believe in you, man. I really do.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Of course. All right, man. You have a good rest of your night now.
Thanks, you too.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Thanks.
All right. We're ending this. Goodbye, people.